السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي. Welcome back to brothers and sisters. I welcome you all, Medina Book 3, and inshallah we'll be doing class 28 today. So what are we going to learn? So in previous classes, we've learned about nouns which relates to our noun of time and noun of place. How do we describe them? Like Ismul Zaman and Ismul Makan. So inshallah today we're going to learn a new noun which will have a similar pattern. That's why Dr. Abdul Rahim is taking us through these nouns, and that will be, what are these? These looks like instruments, and you got it right. We are doing about noun of instrumentation. And noun of instrumentation is called Ismul Alati. Ala means instrument, and we are going to learn any instrument which is used to carry out an action, and how do we describe that noun, and that is called Ismul Alati, which is noun of instrumentation. So Ismul Alati, and like everything what we've learned so far, it has a certain pattern in Arabic, and each word will have its own i'rab, and that will give us the indication what that word, which category that word or that noun, that verb belongs to. Same thing, Ismul Alati will have certain patterns. And what are those patterns? The noun of instrumentation, like Ismu Zaman and Ismu Makan, we had Maf'alun and Maf'ilun. So in Ismul Ala we have three patterns. And the first one is Mif'alun, Mif'alun. Second one is Mif'alun and Mif'alatun. So these are the three patterns in which a noun of instrument is constructed. And what we have to notice here is that the meme with kasra. So all three patterns, they begin with meme with kasra. Whereas compared to the Ismu Zaman and Ismu Makan, if you see Maf'alun and Maf'ilun, so the meme with Fatha is Ismu Zaman, and meme with Kasra, Mif'alun, will be your Ismul Ala, Maf'alun will be your Ismu Zaman or Ismu Makan. And Ismu Zaman, Ismu Makan, we don't have Mif'alun, so it have only in Ismul Ala. And that is the distinguishing point, that the meme with Kasra. So we're going to do more description as described by Dr. Abdul Rahim, and do some more examples so that we understand how these nouns are written. So here it says Kalimatu Miftahun. Example, the word, for example, Miftahun Ma'akhuzatun. So we know Akhaza, Ya'khuzu, Ma'akhuzatu is a ism maf'ul. That means the thing which is taken. So the word Miftahun, which is taken, min masdar. So masdar here means source. From the source, Fataha Yaftahu. So what is the source of Miftahun? The source is, it's coming from the verb Fataha Yaftahu للدلالة على العالة. So to direct, to indicate about the instrument, that is Al-Fatha. So Alat al-Fath means about the instrument of opening. So that is what is Miftahun. And what tusamma? So what is tusamma here? Is a majhul. It's called Ismul Alati. So the noun which indicates that the action has been carried out using that instrument is called Ismul Ala. Ismul Alati, Ismun Masughun, the noun of instrumentation, that is noun that is Masughun Saga, Yasughu, Masughun again is Ism Maf'ul, that is formed min al-fi'l al-thalathi. So from a three-letter fi'l, للدلالة على ما وقع الفعل بواسطته. So to indicate about that which, this is Ismul Mawsula, ma waqa, that which occurs, al-fa'lu biwasitati, because of it. So what the action occurs because of it. So that is what is the Ismul Ala. So we're going to bring some example and understand how this Ismul Ala is made. So there are no rules and regulations for about which fa'al will have which type of construction in Ismul Ala. The nouns are already been constructed. So what we have to do is just to know them and remember them. And as we read, as we come across, so we will know that this is Ismul Ala and this is the pattern which has been constructed and this is the root word and everything else, it makes sense as we go along. So we're going deeper into the nouns, inshallah. So if you bring it for example, Fataha yaftahu. So Fataha means he opened. Yaftahu, he opens. And what is the noun? What is the instrument which is used to open? It's called miftahun. So what is miftahun? Miftahun is key. Key that which opens. So we can see here it's got the root words. So fa kalima, ain kalima, and lam kalima. So what we have here is mim with kasra and alif. So that is the noun of instrumentation. So more examples. Nashara yanshuru. Nashara yanshuru means to saw, like a carpenter. So what will be your instrument to do that? It will be minsharun. So here, if you see suq min al-fa'l al-atiyati asma al-atiyah aliya ala wazni mif'alun. So all these nouns, the examples which are coming, are in the pattern of mif'alun. All you have to do is take the verb, bring it in this pattern, and we got our noun of instrumentation. So what is minsharun? So minsharun is your saw that which the carpenter uses. So the pattern mif'alun. So let's take more example. Harasa. Harasa yahrisu. Harasa means to till, to plow the land, like a farmer. So the farmer will be haris, the one who does the action. So but what is the instrument which is used to plow? The same, we have to use the same pattern mif'alun. It will be mihrasun. Mihrasun. And what is mihrasun? It is plow, to till the land. Zalaja. Zalaja yazliju. So again here, so we have to bring it in the same pattern. So what will be mif'alun? Will be mizlajun. And what is mizlajun? Mizlajun means is to bolt. Zalaja is to bolt or to latch. So mizlajun means the instrument which is used to latch or lock. It can be similar to quflun, but more appropriate is the latch. Mizlajun. Qasa. Qasa yaqisu is to measure. Is to measure something. And what will be the ismul ala, the noun of instrument which is used to measure, will be miqyasun. So we know mif'alun. So this is your ya. So what we have is miqyasun. So what is miqyasun? Is your gauge, weighing gauge, or you can say weighing scale, kind of to measure. Kala yakilu. So kala yakilu. Again, what we have? Mikyalun. So kala is for measuring by what is called as a, it's not by weight, it's a dry weight, what we call, it's like a bushel. What do we describe it as? It's like one basket full of apples, or one jug of dates. So it's a dry measure, it's not by the weight. So miqyasun is by the weight, whereas mikyalun is by the measure. So that is a difference. So dry weight normally used for dates, kind of stuff, but otherwise for any fruits or anything, when you borrow like one jug of rice or one mug of dates, that's kind of mikyalun. Wazana yazinu. So you know wazana yazinu means to weigh. So again, so if you see, bring it in mif'alun, so it will be mivzanun. Mivzan. But we know the waw and kasra, they don't go together. So it's difficult to pronounce. They are not compatible. So what happens in the language? This waw is changed into Yeah. So it becomes mizanun. So now we know mizanun, which is means the weighing scale, two products to balance. So that is how it is constructed. So the root word is wazana, whereas the ismul ala is mizanun. Now we know why it is mizanun, because of phonetics. So now we're going to صغ من الأفعال الآتية أسماء الآلة على وزن مفعل. So now we're going to use the pattern مفعل. So which nouns will get which patterns? It is already done in the language. We don't have to go much deeper into that. So all we got to do is to remember the patterns مفعل, مفعال and مفعلة. So we did مفعال. So now inshallah we're going to do مفعل. So barada yabrudu. So barada yabrudu. So it is a to sharpen something. So here, so the instrument is mibradun. So see mif'al. That's the pattern will be mibradun. So what is mibradun? It is a knife sharpener. So instrument which is used to sharpen the knife. So that is specific. Mibradun. Halaba yahlibu. Halaba is to milk the cow. So what is the instrument which is used for milking? It will be on the pattern of mif'alun, will be mihlabun. So what is mihlabun? It is the instrument to milk. Sa'ida. Sa'ida is to climb, to ascend. So yas'adu. So what will be your instrument to take you up, to elevate? It will be mis'adun. So what is mis'adun? Is the elevator which takes people up and down. Sa'ida is to go up. Qabada. Qabada yaqbidu. So qabada is to catch something. Yaqbidu, he catches. So what is the instrument we use to catch? It is normally it is called miqbadun. Miqbadun means it's a handle. It's a like a knob, it's like a handle. So which is used to catch, to hold, to open the door or close. That is called miqbadun. Qada yaqudu. So now we see the ajwaf is coming. So again, this we're going to use the original ayn kalima, which is wow here. So it'll be miqwadun. So what is miqwadun? Is your again qada yaqidu means to steer something. To steer something. So what is the instrument which is used to steer? The steering wheel. So miqwadun. Miqwadun is your steering wheel. Qassa. Qassa yaqussu is to cut. Qassa yaqussu is to cut. And again this is muda'af. So again we know it should have mif'alun will be miqsasun. So because of repetition of the same words we get idgham, so become miqassun. So what is miqassun? That is your scissor, to cut. The instrument to cut is scissors. Miqassun. You can see that the patterns. Hakka. Hakka yahukku is to scrape something. To scrape. So what will be the instrument to scrape, or scraper will be mihakkun. Mihakkun. And that will be your scraper. So now we're going to bring again صغ من الأفعال الآتية أسماء الآلة على وزن مفعلة. So now we're going to use the pattern مفعلة. So again there are a few changes which are going to take place here. So see how they're formed. The first one, kanasa yaknusu. We've been using this kanasa yaknusu to clean. And what is the on the pattern of mif'alatun will be miknasatun. Miknasatun. What is miknasatun? Is instrument to clean. Broom. Broom is called miknasatun. That's in the pattern. So la'iqa. La'iqa is to lick. And what is the instrument of licking? Is called mil'aqatun. So we have been learning mil'aqatun in our book 1, book 2. So mil'aqatun is a chamcha which is used to mix. So mil'aqatun is your spoons. Next one. Taraqa yatruqu. Taraqa yatruqu. So what will be your noun of instrumentation? Mithraqatun. So what is mithraqatun? Is a hammer. So taraqa is he hammered. He hit hard. So what is the noun of instrumentation? Mif'alatun is mithraqatun. Mithraqatun. Satara. Satara yasturu is to draw a line. To draw a line, a boundary. So what is the instrument used to draw a line? It's called mistaratun. Mistaratun. And what is mistaratun? It is a ruler or a scale, what we call. Asara. It's a nice word here. Asara is to squeeze something. To squeeze something. Yeah, asiru, he squeezes. And what is the noun of instrument? It's a me'asaratun. Me'asaratun is a juicer. Where you like orange juice. So asir is a juice. And what is the juicer? Me'asaratun. So it's asirul burtuqal, is orange juice. So the me'asaratun is your juicer. Gharafa. Gharafa yaghfu. Gharafa is to take a scoop of something. So if you have a food and if you have to take a little bit from the food pan, so that is called gharafa. Yaghfu is called mighrafatun. Mighrafatun is called ladle. Where we take a little bit and we put it on a plate. So that's like a big chamcha, what you can say. So it's a mighrafatun. Gharafa yaghfu mighrafatun. Ladle, what you call it in English. Qala yaqli. Qala yaqli is to fry. So again now, because it is a naqs word, so there are going to be certain changes. So normally if you take the fa kalima, ain kalima and lam kalima, it should have been miqlayatun. Miqlayatun. So mif'alatun. But what happens, this ya, it changes into alif. So it becomes miqlatun. So just few changes which we need to remember. What is a miqlatun? Is a frying pan which is used to fry, deep fry. So it's a frying pan. Qala yaqli. So maha yamhu. Maha yamhu is to erase. So what is the thing which used to erase? Eraser is called. Again, same thing we have to see here. So this, the lam kalima is here is wow. So it is naqis al wawi. So it should have been mim hawatun. But what happens? This wow again, it changes into alif. So we have mim hatun. Mim hatun. So what is mim hatun? It is your eraser. Kawa yakwi. So we've done this so many times. Kawa yakwi. He ironed. So what is your? Because again, it is naqis. It is originated. It is lafif. Lafif al makroon, because wow and ya both coming together. So if the waw and ya are coming separate, it's called lafif mafruq. So here it is makroon. So but it is naqis as well. So how do we make an ismul ala from kawa yakwi? So it should have been mik wayatun, but becomes, we know, ya changes into alif, it will be mikwatun. So what is mikwatun? It is your iron. Bara yabri. So again, same thing again here. Bara yabri. Again, bara yabri is to sharpen something. So here specifically it means pencil. So mibratun. So we know it should have been mibrayatun. This changes into alif. And mibratun is your pencil sharpener. Pencil sharpener. Safa yasfu. Safa yasfu is to clean something. So what is your noun of instrument? Ismul ala. Noun of instrument, it will be misfatun. Misfatun. So what is misfatun? Here it means to remove things. It's just a strainer. Misfatun. So it cleans something which is the dirt. So it removes the dirt from the liquid or something. So strainer. Ra'a yara. So we know our own fa'al ra'a we've been doing from in book 1, book 2 and book 3 as well, is to see. So what is your noun of instrumentation. So let's bring it in the original form first. So it is Mahmuz Alaini and Naqis. So the few changes again takes place here. So it should have been mif'alatun would be mir ayatun. So we know this ya changes into alif. So when this ya changes into alif, we already got hamza and got alif. What happens is it gets a mad here. So what becomes? It becomes mir atun. So we know how it is from mir atun. The root words are all still there. Listen, ra'a, to see. In each of the noun of instrumentation here, we have the root word. So mir'atun is the mirror. It's an instrument to see. So coming to your raqiya is to climb something. Yarqa, he climbs. So what's the instrument to climb? It will be mirqatun. So we know it will be mirqayatun. So this ya and alif is changed into alif and it will be mirqatun. So what is your mirqatun? Is your ladder. So these are the three patterns in which the noun of instrumentation is done, and this is the concept of our lesson number 7, where we'll be learning in the main lesson how the different ismul ala are formed and the patterns. So what we need to see in the next lesson is whether it is on the pattern of mif'alun, and remember miftahun and mif'alun, and other it is mif'alatun, like miknasatun. So remember these patterns, these nouns. So inshallah that will help us to understand the main lesson much better. So we will do our main lesson in our next class. Until then, keep writing, keep practicing. It's very important. All these lessons you have to write and practice and improve your vocabs, and keep watching it again and again. I'll see you again in our next class. Until then, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi